I'm Michele Romanow. I am the co-founder and president of ClearCo, and I'm one of the dragons on Dragon's Den. I've been a serial entrepreneur from the very beginning. Done everything from build a fishery from scratch, an e-commerce company, an app that I sold to Groupon, and finally now ClearCo, which has provided more than $2.5 billion in non-dilutive capital to more than 6,000 different companies. So I had known Aaron from being in the tech space, but I actually didn't hear the pitch until Aaron and Kev were on the show, and I was blown away with the business that they've created. Not only the technological scale that they've had, but the traction that they've had in the market, and they're solving such an important problem for Canadians. I just always believe it's super important to not only do the glamorous stuff, but talk about the unglamorous topics, and wills are one of those things. I've certainly known people that have suddenly passed away without a will, and that incredible havoc that caused for the family. This is actually not something that takes you very long. It's an incredibly important thing to have in your life. So I love that Willful is making it easier to do so, and I can be an investor alongside them. The current process of making a will generally involved going to a lawyer, a lot of time. It felt like a lot of details and back and forth. And one of the things that Willful made is it's super simple and easy to understand the basic elements of a will, which is the most important part. Is number one, that you have a will, that you have kind of the rough cuts on what you really want. You can always go into more detail later, but I love the technological elements that they can make that so much simpler for the average Canadian. I was one of those people that hadn't thought about a will, and it was a very hard thing. And that team had done such a good job marketing to the new generation that really needed and understood this product. I was very impressed with their traction and the business they've built so far. You know, as an investor, I like to be as hands-on as the team would like me to be. I've done everything from being a spokesperson for companies to helping with marketing strategies to helping actually get some of my companies sold. And so it totally depends on the founder and how we're going to work together. And I've already loved working with Aaron and Kevin. For those of you that don't have a will, please get a will. Your family, and I think it should give you a completely different peace of mind. I know it's not one of those things that we like to think about, but Willful makes it so easy. You can do this in a matter of an afternoon.